Hey everybody, it's Lewis Porter Jr. Moving this over here, driving me crazy. Boom! And here we are for another lovely episode of Transparency Agenda. I'm going to get to the title in a second because I know a lot of people are going to see this title and be like, what? What's that about? So, of course, I'm causing some havoc with that. But before that, let's just talk about this weekend. I'll be very quick about this because I know a lot of people have seen it. Rogue One, awesome. Boom, awesome. Loved it. I wanted to see more of it. I wish I could have seen more of it. I think they did a great job. I'm very, very proud of the work they did. Not everybody loved it, and that's cool. If you didn't like it, that's cool. That's your thing. That's cool. I loved it. I thought it was great. So I don't know about you, but I liked it. I'm happy to see it. I thought it was great. Great, 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 great. And what made it even better was the last 10 minutes of that film. That was brilliant. I was like, oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. And yeah, I mean, really, that was just boom. It didn't get any better than that. So I'm very happy with that. I'm glad I saw that. I really enjoyed it. Also with that, this weekend, I was apparently binge watching a lot of stuff. So I finally watched all of Colony, which was interesting. Had some good stuff I liked, some stuff I didn't. Could have worked better, but whatever. Still solid, enjoyable. Oh, Dale Spencer. Hey, Dale. Yes, changes. Yes, Jason. The ending was awesome. And it was. I'm not saying, I can't say that, Andrew, because everybody's not seen it yet. So I'm assuming everybody's not seen it. So that's how we're keeping this kind of mentally in my head that everybody's not seen it. So we want to be fair to all of them. So we're not going to mention anything spoilerific, but you will say that you will be happy that you saw it. All right. So what I'm talking about today is kind of a weird thing that's happened because of a couple events. And I'm going to put the link in here so everybody can see what I'm talking about. This happened last week. Was it last week? Last week. This whole WotC eliminates their volunteers for organized play. Now, if you don't know a little history about this is what the whole thing about volunteers getting paid. And there's a court case that happened and basically ruled that volunteers are now like people who deserve to get paid. So this also flashes back to a lot of people who are football fans will know about this. The NFL became a nonprofit organization. The reason being is if they hadn't, they'd have to pay out all the volunteers they have for the Super Bowl, actual money and stuff like that. So moving to a nonprofit organization, that is not an issue. You can do that. You can have volunteers. It's not a big deal. Fast forward to this whole WotC eliminates D&D organized play volunteers. Because if they didn't, they could get sued over this, and this could be a whole big thing. So this is a great play. Now, they moved to a group called Herald's Guild. Herald's Guild is owned by the guys at Baldwin Games. And, just another company. And all they do is they focus on playing at cons, which is the most brilliant idea ever. I wish I thought of it myself. I'm not that smart. Once again, proving these boys are geniuses, and I'm not. So, that being said, it was a very, very smart idea. And now, even foresight makes it even smarter because now these guys are going to be running all of the games for WotC at any cons. Now, let me actually put this Adventure League thing. I got to look at this at the same time as I'm talking to you. It's very, very, very... Yes, Jason. Very, very secret, very hush-hush. I'm going to tell you. So this Adventure League, D&D is now doing their Adventure Leagues through Baldwin Games, which is really doing it through, what I just said, Herald's Guild. So Baldwin Games is also selling the material also online through their store, through RPG Now and their store. So think about this. I want you to think about this for a second. WotC has a secondary company running their events at cons. Okay, good idea, smart idea, makes sense. They don't have to pay for that expense, or maybe, and we don't even know the price, the money structure for this. I don't know if Baldwin Games is paying them or WotC is paying Baldwin Games. I don't know. I can't figure out who's making the money on this one because it's one of those situations of Baldwin Games runs a cons at an event. They probably take the money, pay their people, or they get money for it, whatever. And does WotC get a percentage of it? Which I think would be kind of hard for them to do to chase down like that kind of money. Or does WotC just pay these guys a percentage or tells them just keep all the money? So that's the thing. That being said, here we are now. This is why the title is what it is. Changes coming to Pathfinder Society. On the Twitter thread for Baldwin Games, they mentioned someone else asked a question. If I could find it here. Oh my God. Let me see if I can find it really quick. Someone asked a simple question like, are you going to be doing this with Pathfinder Society? And I got to read the, oh, Jesus, wrong thing. I got to read the comment back because it's really one of those moments you go, I didn't see this coming. And I thought it was kind of interesting. Well, not kind of interesting, amazingly interesting. But this is going to tie into what I'm talking about like 3 minutes from now. So please be aware. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be very cool. All the tweets and replies. I got to get this one. But this is important. I really don't want to miss this because they're talking about, what they're going to be doing, their plans. The plans. Because this is kind of one of those moments I think everybody needs to hear. God, where is this one? It's always upsetting when you can't find the thing you're looking for at the one moment you're doing it. This is actually kind of important. I want you all to hear this because it's so interesting. If I could, there it is. Boom. So, don't do that. And I just did the thing I wasn't supposed to do because I'm stupid sometimes. Where is it? I lost it. See, this is what happens when you lose. There it is. Okay. Boom. I want to see the entire thing so you can get it. Because the response is this. Mike McCone is asking them. And his comment, if I can find his original one, if I don't go through it. The comment from Baldwin Games is, nothing official yet. I am in discussions with them, though. As soon as it's official, I will update the website and the event schedule. All right? Now, that was from November 29th. Let's go to November 29th on Mike's page. Let's see what the question Mike actually asked. So I know you're like, you don't get to have the question. What does that mean? Here's the part that's interesting. I didn't put it here. This is why I hate Twitter. Twitter's a mess to me. Tweets and replies. Well, it makes a direct message. But then give me a second, people. I know you're flipping out like, Jesus, Porter, get it together. I can't always be great. There it is. Here's the question. Ballman Games on November 24th said, registration for Winter Fantasy is now open. Have at it, gang. Demands have been going nuts. Spread the word. Has a link. Mike McCone writes, no Pathfinder Society, ? Ballman Games says, nothing official yet. I'm in discussions with them. So as soon as it's official, he's going to update the site. So they're planning to run Pathfinder at Winter Fantasy. Pathfinder is going to have the same problem that WotC would have because you need a nonprofit organization to run it, or you have to pay your volunteers as if they're real employees. And Paizo is much smaller than WotC, or at least money-wise. So I have to wonder, is Paizo going to possibly let Ballman Games run their con events for them? Because, let's be honest. Everything's set. You don't have to worry about the whole paying the volunteer thing. That takes it completely out of Paizo's hands. Lets these guys run it. Paizo could take a percentage and call it a day, or something like that, and they just become the official guys, and then they run it, and then they basically become the official OGL living campaign Pathfinder Society guys. And now here's where it gets interesting. So imagine Baldwin Games gets this from Paizo. They start running this for Paizo. They start running this whole idea, and they just go with it. They could then develop third-party organized play for Pathfinder. And outside of Society. Society is what Paizo is doing, same thing. It's already set up, boom. But suppose a secondary person came in and said, hey, we're playing something very similar to Pathfinder Society, but it's different. Here's what the differences are, blah, 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 blah. But it still covers, like 85% of what you expect from Society. But this other 15% makes it unique and different to our unique thing, our third-party thing. Could you guys run this thing at your events like you do at Paizo already? If we provide you with the adventures and you keep whatever the money they want to keep, 50%, 75%, whatever it is. And then you send the rest of it to us or you use it for the stuff, that kind of thing. And that's how they work it. Now, think about that. They've already got the judges in place. They've already got people playing the system that every people will know about. They've also got people interested in playing Pathfinder, but I'm sure, like any game system, people would like to play something else besides Pathfinder Society. They like Society. They like to play something maybe similar but a little different. That's how the guys at Paradigm Concepts did Living Arcanus. Many people were playing, Living City and all the stuff and all the stuff there, organized play. They wanted something different. And out of that, Paradigm Concepts did very, very well building their fan base doing that. So Baldwin Games could actually do the same thing now based on Pathfinder So I thought about that, and I'm thinking it over. I'm thinking over my head, like, how do you portray this out? How do you put this together? How would you do this? So I kicked down some ideas in my head, talked to some people I knew, talked to some other people online I knew. Some people were like, what? Why is he asking this question? So that's why I'm asking this question. So now it's all come back to this. And before anybody's saying, oh my God, Porter, that's a great idea. Yeah, I know it's a great idea. I thought of it, and that's why I already contacted Baldwin Games about this exact thing I'm talking about now. So here becomes the interest. Will Baldwin Games make it possible that a third-party company will be able to develop a living/organized play out of their relationship they've already built with WotC or with Paizo or whoever they start to run their games? That could be huge. That could be a turning point for third-party legitimacy, because really the biggest part with the problem with third-party, and this goes back to the conversation we had last week, that people don't consider third-party to be legitimate because, oh, it's not this, it's not that. But the second you become an organized play, you can build a fan base off that, and you can build a reasonably good fan base. And let's be honest, third-party guys don't need a huge fan base. We need a reasonable-sized fan base, and that can be, what? If I got 1,000 people playing my game every weekend, and I got 1,000 true fans, and those 1,000 true fans will be nice. Those 1,000 true fans gave us $10 every month. Every month, just that one. Give me $10 every month to play games and just buying stuff. Each person was giving me $10. That's $120,000 a year. And as a one-person company, that could be huge. Now, the flip side to that, if I wanted to get this off the game Baldwin Games, suppose I tell them, hey, for every $10 you make, you give me $1. I take 10%. I take 10% of it. The actual cash comes back to me. The rest of you guys keep developing. Well, they're making this Pathfinder OGL organized play thing, whatever it is. They're making this. And I get that 10%. All I'm doing is putting out adventures. That 10% will cover those adventures. That's easy. And let's be honest, I got 1,000 fans. They're not going to just spend the $10 just with them. They're going to spend $10 with me. They're going to spend the $10. They're going to probably spend more than $10 a month. But $10 a month is not unrealistic, especially for a PDF publisher like I am. We have tons of $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 products they can buy on a regular basis, and we could put out regular $1, $2 products. Every couple of weeks, every other week. Boom, here's a product. Here's a product. Here's a product. It's $2. It's $3. And then you go to the con, you play. But dude, it's not unrealistic. This could actually be an important watershed moment. I mean, I'm not joking when I say this. This could be that kind of big. So, I'm making the first step. I don't know about everybody else, but that's what my plan was. I got in touch with Baldwin Games. I'm waiting to hear back from them. I'm probably going to shoot this video. I'm going to probably tag them in this video, of course. They'll see it, and they'll probably ask some more questions. And people are going to be running around saying, oh, my God, I never thought about it like that. So let's just, don't overlook this as being something minor. This could be something major. I'm just saying. All right. That's it. That's all I'm talking about today. Was that everything I'm supposed to be talking about today? I go over some other stuff. No, I made the links for it. Okay. As always, we're talking about our fundraiser. If you're not a fan already, which I think would make you crazy if you're not, but check out our Patreon for Infinite Dungeon. It is going awesome. The link will be in the show notes, of course. Check it out. Support us. We're still a little way from the 50 we want to get, but still, we got 2 more people added, so we did 18 more people. We got to the end of the year. Come on, dude. Look, Infinite Dungeon is awesome. Point blank, it's awesome. You should check it out. Just that's the way it should be. No big deal with that. That's all I got to say about that. Also, with that, of course, go to our button. Oh, this is funny since I'm looking at the Facebook one, but I'm guessing go here to subscribe on our YouTube. Check us out. We'll really appreciate that. That'll be very helpful for us, as you know. And that's it. I'm getting out of here. I got more stuff to do. It's gonna get organized. Infinite Dungeon. I don't know, but there might be some other stuff. But hey, that's tomorrow. That's when I'm getting out of here. As always, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Check us on Facebook. Check us on YouTube. We'll be here tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll talk about probably more of this, or probably something else crazy will pop up. You know how it gets in this industry. All right. I'll talk to y'all later.